let's enjoy, sing mercy and goodness. Gives me assurance. That I'll see His glory.
I call it saving money by customizing car insurance with Liberty Mutual.
I mean, I'd like to try the whole church thing, but I don't really...
Your spirit lives within me, so I will walk in your peace. Your spirit lives within me. Sing my victory, my victory, sing my victory, my victory. Your spirit lives within me, so I will walk in your peace. Your spirit lives within me, my victory, my victory. Your spirit lives within me, so I will walk in your peace. Sing your spirit lives within me, Jesus. Sing my victory, my victory. Your spirit lives within me, so I will walk in your peace. Your spirit lives within me. Sing my victory, my victory, my victory, my victory, my victory, sing my victory, my victory, my victory, my victory, sing my victory, my victory, sing my victory, my victory, my victory. Hallelujah, hallelujah. I am not alone. Yeah, He's my comfort. And He always holds me close. He's my comfort. He always holds me close. He's my comfort always. Yes, He always holds me.
I come alive within your presence, surrounded by your touch, embraced by all your wonder. I am overwhelmed. Draw me close, closer now. Take me completely. Draw me close, closer now. Take me completely. Draw me close, closer now. Take me completely. I come alive within your presence, surrounded by your touch, embraced by all your wonder, and I am overwhelmed. I come alive within your presence, surrounded by your touch, embraced by all your wonder, and I am overwhelmed. I come alive within your presence, surrounded by your touch, embraced by all your wonder.
Check.
Ready?
Yeah.
Crazy, right?
real.
Isn't it
I'm like,
crazy?
oh.
You have no idea. You're like a
this is like-
superstar for us. You are. You and Jewel are kind of ridiculous. We're like, we have two legit Disney princesses.
Legit.
Like legit Disney
Legit.
princesses.
And we got a King George.
You would like to know if when she is up in the lineup.
Oh. Hi.
The proud and broken heart.
She is after Donna and Singh for
Off. I mean, we're distant. Oh yeah. We're distant, I think. I don't know. Let me ask Fred. For us who's not singing, should we keep our mask on? No need. Boss said. I'd rather go by that. I love this song.
Oh, Donovan, you're the one calling in on us.
What album is this?
Far above all else, there is none like you. Desperately we seek.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Total Request Live. Yes, we are live here at New Hope Oahu. My name is Keloha. I'm going to be your host for today, and we've got some exciting things planned for you folks. We've got a lot of songs, and remember that it's all from Broadway. So we're going to go ahead and start off by introducing some of our family here. We've got NHO Music with us. I've got Jana and Donovan. This is Noni, Keanu. On keys, we got Chris. And on drums, we got Frederick. And we also have a special guest. This is my cousin, Kaena Onalani Ovai Anuhea Kekoa. She's joining us. We're so excited. And without that, let's just get started. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Do you have a question for the audience, though?
I do. We would absolutely love. Oh, wait. Before we move on, we also have another guest that's going to be joining us, and she is going to be on Zoom. I don't know.
That's
if it's
right.
Zoom or video Zoom, and it is my beautiful sissy Jewel Journey, and she's going to be joining us as well. So we're super excited. Hi, everyone. Aloha. We're so excited you've joined us. All right, so we would absolutely love to know where you're joining us from. So go ahead and drop that in the comments. Let us know where you're joining us from. Yeah.
Yeah.
Super.
Put
yeah.
it in the chat.
Yeah,
throw it
let
in
us
the
know.
comments.
Throw
let
it
us
somewhere.
Give us some praise hand emojis. All right, the drummer boss man is yelling. Let's play some music. So our first song.
Yes, Kale. What's the first song?
From the musical Wicked, and Jana is going to be singing
I'll take
Defying
it.
Gravity.
I'll take it.
All right, here we go.
All right. Noni, we're gonna take that one.
I'll take it. I got it. Put me in, coach.
Oh boy, you guys could sit down for at least a couple minutes.
Absolutely.
Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. It's time to trust my instincts. Close my eyes and leap. It's time to try defying gravity. I think I'll try defying gravity, and you can't pull me down. I'm through accepting limits, 'cause someone says they're so. Some things I cannot change, but till I try, I'll never know. Too long I've been afraid of losing love. I guess I've lost. Well, if that's love, it comes at much too high a cost. I'd sooner try defying gravity. Kiss me goodbye, I'm defying gravity, and you can't pull me down. Unlimited, my future is unlimited, and I just had a vision almost like a prophecy. I know it sounds truly crazy and true, the vision's hazy, but I swear someday they'll be up in the sky, defying gravity. I'm flying high, defying gravity. They'll never bring me down. So if you care to find me, look to the western sky. As someone told me lately, everyone deserves a chance to fly. And if I'm flying solo, at least I'm flying free. To those who'd ground me, take a message back from me. Tell them I'm defying gravity. I'm flying high, defying gravity, and soon I'll match them in renown. And nobody in all of us, no wizard that there is or was, is ever gonna bring me down.
Wow! Can we just go ahead and be more excited for this? That was our first song, guys. Ed She literally hit those notes. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. This is TRL, Total Request Live, hosted by New Hope Oahu. And my name is Keloha, and I'll be hosting you here as we are live. As you can see, the stage is right behind me. Say hi, guys. That's everyone on stage, and we're just excited that you're here. And go ahead and throw it in the chat where you're from, because I'd love to see and shout out some names too. So thank you again. And also, we just want to go ahead and pause for a second to say thank you to not only NHO Music, but NHO Production and all of our social media teams, because without you folks, this would not happen. So thank you guys. Put some clap hand emojis in the chat for them, because we want to show them some love. All right, enough talking. We're going to jump right into our second song. And this song comes from the musical Hamilton. Fun fact, did you know that it started off Broadway in a public theater? And then it's literally on Disney Plus right now. So we're going to go ahead and send this over to Noni. Noni, you're singing the next song. It's called You'll Be Back from Hamilton. Go ahead and enjoy this.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy, what is that?
This is my royal scepter, by the way. Here we go. You say the price of my love's not a price that you're willing to pay. You cry in your tea that you hurled in the sea when you see me go by. Oh, I'm so sad. Remember we made an arrangement when you went away. Now you're making me mad. Remember, despite our estrangement, I'm your man. You'll be back, soon you'll see. You remember you belong to me. You'll be back, time will tell. You remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. We have seen each other through it all. And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. Da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. You say our love is draining and you can't go on. You'll be the one complaining when I am gone. And no, don't change the subject, 'cause you're my favorite subject. My sweet, submissive subject. My loyal, royal subject. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You'll be back like before. I will fight the fight and win the war for your love, for your praise, and I'll love you till my dying days. When you're gone, I'll go mad, so don't throw away this thing we have, 'cause when push comes to shove, I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love. Da 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 da, da 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 yada, da 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 yada, da 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 yada, da 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 da. Everybody. Da 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 yada, da 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 da. Royal scepter away.
Put that weapon away. Put that weapon away.
Away.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Noni. that? Did you enjoy it?
King George is my favorite character.
Oh,
Favorite character.
perfect.
He's so good. One of my favorites.
Perfect. Hey, we're just gonna take a moment and pause from the music because we're gonna ask our guest, Kaena, some questions. And by the way, I love that we are matching and that we are related. Keiko is in the house. So fun fact, when she had her first birthday party, her parents put her name in the song Macarena so that we could all memorize it. So it went, Kaena onalani ovai anuhea, Kaena onalani ovai anuhea, Kaena onalani ovai anuhea, hey, Kaena. Anyways, thank you so much for being with us.
Of course.
How are you?
Good.
Good.
Living,
Awesome.
breathing.
Awesome. Okay, so our question for you, just kind of like in your own words, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got involved in music and all that jazz.
Sure. All that jazz. Chicago. Hi, I'm Kaena Keikoa. I was born and raised here in Hawaii. Love Jesus, love to sing, love all the things. I got into music. I've been singing since I was a little girl with my family, but musical theater, I didn't get into it until I was about 11. I was in a community theater production of Fiddler on the Roof. I played Hoddle, modeled it after Jonna when she was Hoddle. Anyway, sorry, small rant. And yeah, ever since then, I just fell in love with the art of theater and singing and all the things.
That's awesome. And speaking of the art of theater, can you tell us a little bit of how is it or what's your experience of being a follower of Christ and also in the Broadway musical world?
I mean, it was definitely difficult. I think there weren't a whole lot of like followers. When I was on tour, I did fortunately find some friends who were really strong followers of Christ, and we would pray together, do devos before every show, 8 times a week.
Wow.
But yeah, it was difficult, but it was really great having someone to fall back on when I was going through those hard times, when I was so exhausted, 8 times a week doing a show every single time. So having Jesus was my lifesaver, honestly.
Well, we are so thankful that you're here with us. And we just want to go ahead and put you on the spot. And if you wouldn't mind singing a song from the Disney musical Aladdin?
Why not?
All right. How about we do another twist and bring Keanu and let's sing A Whole New World. Is that good? All right. Take it away.
Cool. I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? I can open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder, over, sideways, and under, on a magic carpet ride. A whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, or where to go, or say we're only dreaming.
A whole new world, a dazzling place I never knew. But when I'm way up here, it's crystal clear that now I'm in a whole new world with you.
Now I'm in a whole new world with you.
Unbelievable sights, indescribable feelings.
It's where we'll be. A thrilling chase.
A wondrous place
For you and
Chicken skin. Oh my gosh, thank you to Keanu and Kaena. And Kaena, just thank you for being here again and sharing your heart. We're just excited that you're here. All right, all of you in the chat rooms, go ahead and put in the chat, what's your favorite Broadway musical? We want to know what your favorite Broadway musical is. Whether you've seen it live or on Disney Plus or you just listen to the music, let us know because we definitely want to know that answer. And we're going to jump right into our next song, which is from the Broadway musical Dear Evan Hansen. And our vocalist, Donovan, is going to sing this next one titled Waving Through a Window. Take it away, Donovan.
Well, I don't have any props, but pretend my arm is broken.
I've learned to slam on the brakes before I even turn the key, before I make the mistake, before I lead with the worst of me. Give them no reason to stare, no slipping up if you slip away. But I got nothing to share. No, I got nothing to say. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you've learned, On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waving through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass, waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me? We start with stars in our eyes. We start believing that we belong, but every sun doesn't rise, and no one tells you where you went wrong. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you've learned, On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waving through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass, waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? It's like I never made a sound. Will I ever make a sound? On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waving through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass, waving through a window. Can
Donovan.
Now he can
I
breathe.
was looking for your hand to be like this the whole time, just like the cast. But you did a great job. Thank you so much. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We're about halfway into our Total Request Live. That's TRL for short. And we're just so pumped. And we're going to jump right into our next song. And this next song, I'm going to call out the two guys, Keanu and Noni. This next song comes from the Broadway musical Hamilton, and a lot of you guys voted for this song. So, boys, you are going to sing Dear Theodosia.
Oh.
Yay.
But you got A. Ham?
Huh?
You got A. Ham, I got A. Burr?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, this makes you want to go to sleep.
Such a beautiful lullaby.
Dear Theodosia, what to say to you? You have my eyes, you have your mother's name. When you came into the world, you cried, and it broke my heart.
There it is.
I'm dedicating every day to you. Domestic life was never quite my style. When you smile, you knock me out, I fall apart, and I thought I was so smart. You will come of age with our young nation. We'll bleed and fight for you. We'll make it right for you. If we lay a strong enough foundation, we'll pass it on to you. We'll give the world to you, and you blow us all away. Someday, yeah, you blow us all away. Someday, someday. Oh, fill up, you outshine the morning sun. My son, look at my son. Pride is not the word I'm looking for. There is so much more inside me now. Oh, fill up you when you smile, I am undone, my son. When you smile, I fall apart, and I thought I was so smart. My father wasn't around. I swear that I'll be around for you. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll make a million mistakes. I'll make the world safe and sound for you. We'll come of age with our young nation. We'll breathe and fight for you. We'll make it right for you. If we lay a strong enough foundation, we'll pass it on to you. We'll give the world to you, and you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday. Yeah, you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday.
Yeah, I think I did go to sleep in that song.
That was such a sweet lullaby. Thank you, guys.
I did fall asleep.
Oh, I'm glad you're awake now. Hey, you know what? We're going to do something fun. We've got another special guest that's going to jump in with us. She is from far, 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 far away, but she's tuning in via Zoom. So let's welcome our friend, Jewel. Hi, Jewel. Oh, she's dancing. Hi, Jewel. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm doing good. I'm awake, so that's awesome. Breathing.
That's really
Thank
good.
you, Jesus.
Can you tell us where are you and what time is it there?
Yes, so I'm on the East Coast. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, and it is 10:27 p.m.
Ooh, so are you normally a night owl?
Not at all.
Oh, okay. So bless you. Thank you for being up for us.
No, please. Anything for New Hope Oahu.
Nice. Okay, well, before we get started with you singing, we just have a couple questions, if you don't mind pausing and answering for us. So your first question is, can you tell us a little bit about your Broadway experience and what are some of those roles that you got to play?
Sure, yeah. I was 16 when I left home, and I went on the road with the second national tour of Miss Saigon, where I basically understudied Kim, who is the lead role in that. And then I went on to do the role of Nala in the Lion King stage production at the Pantages Theater in Los Angeles. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of all over the place, and you know, it's a really cool season. It's like now I find myself re-falling in love with musical theater, and you know, what does that look like for me now? So it's really cool. Yeah.
That's awesome. And on that note, what does that look like? I'm curious, like, what changed your pursuit in music? Because you're not really doing Broadway now. And then can you share a little bit of what you are doing now with us?
Yeah, sure. I think what changes my pursuit in music constantly is my pursuit in God, right?
That's good.
If I'm pursuing Him, it's always, He's going to take it where it needs to go. So I just need to be so open to whatever He has for me. And just where I find myself now is in this really like beautiful space where it's just He and I. And a lot of things have come up where I actually got to record a couple songs with a really good friend of mine, Meredith Malden, for Song Labs. And one of the songs that came out was this one called Pleasant Paths. And, you know, it's just kind of like this beautiful worship. And
tribal music.
It's a real, I mean, I keep going back to, it's just a really sweet season for me and God. Just, it's like we're becoming these, like re-becoming best friends with each other, you know, and just,
wow.
It's a really cool spot to be in. And so the music kind of takes that journey as well. And so He's opened my heart back up to all the many different facets of music that I love. And, you know, He guides it all, and He opens all the doors and He shuts the ones that need to be shut. So yeah, it's kind of, I'm just following Him right now and just doing it. So,
yes,
yeah.
girl, just do it. That's so good. Thank you so much for sharing. I'm going to give you a couple seconds to kind of get yourself ready because we're going to have you sing our next song. But before we do, go ahead and put it in the chat and let me know, have any of you guys seen the musicals that Jewel was in? And if you did, go ahead and put some praise hands or some hand claps in there. But without further ado, here is Jewel singing a song called Shadowland.
So good.
Shadowland, the leaves have fallen. The shadowed land. This was our home. Rivers dry, the ground has broken, so I must go. Now I must go, and where the journey may lead me, let your prayer be my guide. I cannot stay here, my family, but I'll remember my pride. I have no choice, I will find my way. Take Besubo, my people, Besubo.
Dang!
Kiloha.
Wow, yes.
I remember watching her, going to see the show, and I think we had to see it like 3 times because the first 2 times we couldn't get through the show without crying. So
Oh
it was
my
like,
God.
and she's only in the show for, like she comes in like to the second half or something, but it was legitimately like 30 minutes of just crying, and then like what even happened? I don't even remember what she did. It's just she was there and I was there and I had to cry, and it's just so good.
I can only imagine that. I was tearing up here, so hopefully the makeup's still good. But thank you, Joel. We really appreciate you being with us. And you know what? We're going to go right into our next song, which it's exciting because not only did we get to hear from one Angwai, we're going to get to hear from another one. So, Jana, this one's on you. And I believe this is one of your favorite musicals. It's called Waitress. And the song you'll be singing is She Used to Be Mine.
I love this.
It's not simple to say that most days I don't recognize me in these shoes and this apron. That place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention sweet center. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of these mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She's gone, but she used to be mine. It's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through a back door and carves out a person and makes you believe it's all true. But now I've got you, and you're not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two for the girl that I knew who was reckless just enough, who'd get hurt, but who'd learn how to tough it up when she's bruised and gets used by a man who can't love. And then she'll get stuck and get scared of the life that's inside her, growing stronger each day till it finally reminds her to fight just a little and bring back the fire in her eyes that's been gone but it used to be mine. Used to be mine. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She's all of these mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She's gone, but she used to be mine.
feel like eating pie.
Jack, what, dude? That was...
Sorry, I like have to take a breather. It takes a lot out of you.
Well, thank you, Jonna, for singing that for us.
Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you. Whoever requested that one, thank you. That's absolutely one of the most beautiful songs ever. But moving on, because we really want to move on, because we have a couple more songs to sing. We would absolutely love to ask Kaena if she would please sing one of her faves for us this evening, afternoon, evening. Please. Yes. Okay. Yes. Oh, no. On my own, pretending he's beside me, all alone, I walk with him till morning. Like silver, all the lights are misty in the river. In the darkness, the trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and forever. And I know it's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself and not to him. And although I know that he is blind, still I say there's a way for us. I love him, but every day I'm learning. All my life I've only been pretending. Without me, his world will go on turning. A world that's full of happiness that I have never known. I love him. I love him. I love him, but only on my own. That was stunning. Come on. Perfection. And that was actually dedicated to Uncle Dan Shima. So that was for you, Uncle Dan. We love you. He loves Les Mis, so we love you.
Thank you, Kaena. Thank you again. Oh my God. Kind of hold for that song.
Pastor Wayne?
Oh my gosh.
Hear the people sing. Sorry, yeah.
It's okay. We're just, we're just down to do anything, but we're just really happy you're here, and we're gonna wrap this up. We are so excited that you've been part of this experience with us. Thank you so much for joining us, whether it's on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. Thank you to the vocalists and to the band. We're excited that they're here. And again, a big mahalo to NHO Production and social media, because without you guys, we wouldn't be here. But you know what? It feels so funny because it almost feels like we're in a musical.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Keloha, did you say musical? Ta-da! Everyone, guess what? We have a special announcement. We are going to be doing Godspell the Musical! Oh my gosh! We love Godspell the Musical. We love the message. We love the music. And we love everything about it. So we hope that you will join us when we actually put this musical together. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be so wonderful. So look out for it, everybody. Day by day.
things I pray, to see thee more clearly, love thee more dearly, follow thee more nearly, day by day.
A musical, you say? Well, to get more information, make sure you're following all of our social medias because we will be in touch with you folks as all of that will come into play. We're excited, but hey, you know what? This wraps it up, guys.
Yay!
Thank
you so much for joining us, everyone.
We're excited. Again, thank you to Jewel for joining us. Big mahalo.
Thank you, Jewel.
Thank you to Kaena Kekoa for joining us. And all of you band musicians.
And our host, Kealoha. Kumu Kealoha, that is. Kumu Kealoha. Get it right. Get it right.
All right, well, this last song is a fun one. Again, a lot of votes came for this special musical, Hamilton. So we're going to just take it away with Helpless.
Hey, 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 hey,
I do. Boy, you got me helpless.
Look into your eyes and the sky's the limit. I'm helpless. Down for the count and I'm drowning in them.
I have never been the type to try and grab the spotlight. We were at a revel with some rebels on a hot light, laughing at my sister as she's dazzling the room. Then you walked in and my heart went boom, trying to catch your eye from the side of the ballroom. Everybody's dancing in the band's top volume, grind to the rhythm as we whine and dine. Grab my sister and whisper, yo, this one's mine. My sister made her way across the room to you, and I got nervous thinking what she gonna do. She grabs you by the arm, I'm thinking I'm through. Then you look back at me and suddenly I'm helpless. Oh, look at those eyes.
Look into your eyes and the sky's the limit. I'm
helpless.
down for the count and I'm drowning in them. Helpless.
So into you.
Look into your eyes and the sky's the limit. I'm helpless. Down for the count and I'm drowning in them. 1 week later,
I'm writing a letter nightly. Now my life gets better every letter that you write me. Laughing at my sister cause she wants to form a harem. Saying if you really love me, you would share them.
2 weeks later,
In the living room stressing, my father's stone face, why you asking for his blessing? I'm dying inside as you whine and dine, cause I'm trying not to cry, cause there's nothing that your mind can do. My father makes his way across the room to you. I panic for a second thinking we're through, but then he shakes your hand and says be true, and you turn back to me smiling and
look into your eyes and the sky's the limit. I'm
helpless.
down for the count and I'm drowning in them. Helpless.
That boy is mine.
Look into your eyes and the sky's the limit. I'm
helpless.
I'm down for the count and I'm drowning in them.
Eliza, I don't have a dollar to my name, an acre of land, a troop to command, dollar for fame. All I has my honor, a tolerance for pain, a couple of college credits and my top-notch brain. Insane, your family brings out a different side of me. Peggy confides in me, Angelica tried to take a bite of me. No stress, my love for you is never in doubt. We'll get a little place in Harlem and we'll figure it out. I've been living without a family since I was a child. My father left, my mother died. I grew up wild, but I will never forget my mother's face when she was real. How long is all the lies of your Hey!
Down for the count and I'm drowning in them. Helpless. Look into your eyes and the sky's the limit. I'm helpless. Down for the count and I'm drowning in them.
She's putting on the veil. In New York, you can be a new man. In New York, you can be a new man. In New York, you can be a new man. Bye, everyone. Thank you for joining us.
I'm so close. Love you guys.
Good night.
Wow.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I missed it. You did. You know what? I'm good.
So good. Always such a gift to play with such a group of talented musicians.
So good, so good, so good. Glad you made
I
it.
can go die now. I sang with you.
Ow, my eyes. Ow, my eyes. So good, so good, so good. Where's the tree?
Keanu, I saw it. I saw it. I love it.
I think. Thank you. I was like trying so hard to hold my. I was trying so hard to hold my convulsions in your singing. Because I was like, oh, this is a moment for her. And I was like,
Imaginary take off the shoe.
oh my gosh. I was like, on my own. I was like, I'm gonna throw her off.
I gotta run and throw her off the street.
Oh my gosh, shut up. So good. Is there white keys? Don't we white keys now?
Yeah, thank you, Donovan.
Where are the white keys at?
I don't, the white ones are right there, but I don't know where the tree is. Okay, you want to be responsible?
Yep. All thy might. Yep.